fucking kidding me, right?
I haven't disrespected anybody.
Okay, Delulu land.
What is happening?
Yeah, exactly. You all have brought this whole, crackdown from Trump upon yourselves because you are disrespectful, snarky, aggressive with your movement and your ideologies.
You are screaming at me and I'm aggressive?
Whatever.
I haven't raised my voice once or been disrespectful to you. You just keep screaming.
Because you're refusing to hear my point.
You haven't made a point. You've just been disrespectful.
Because you haven't listened.
Because you keep screaming.
Because you're not listening.
You know that nobody can hear you when you're screaming, right?
Because you choose not to.
No, because screaming is not mature. So if you're going to keep screaming, you should probably go elsewhere. That's not good for you. You should probably talk to your therapist or call an 800 number to get help.
Oh, don't play the holier than thou bullshit card. We ain't playing that gaslighting bullshit
I'm not holier than anybody, but your temperament's going to get you a headache at least.
Then learn to listen to others' opinions.
You haven't said anything worth listening to.
You are being fucking narcissistic as fuck.
How so?
Oh, now we're gonna play the I don't know card.
I haven't done anything. I just keep asking you why you're screaming.
And I keep telling you why, and you're not listening to the reason.
Because I can't hear you when you're screaming.
Because you're not listening.
No, I can't hear you because you keep screaming.
You can't hear me because you're choosing not to hear me.
You haven't said anything worth listening to. I don't know.
Exactly my point.
Why are you here?
Why are you?
Because I'm trying to have an adult conversation, but you just keep screaming. I don't understand.
Because you are being willfully ignorant.
What am I being ignorant about? I haven't said anything to you.
You are being willfully
What
ignorant.
am I being ignorant about? I haven't even spoken to you.
You are choosing to deny hearing anything other than what goes on in your own head and your own opinions and your own viewpoints.
You haven't said anything that I agreed or disagreed with. I just asked you why you were being disrespectful and screaming.
And I told you how and why this community is being disrespectful.
You're being disrespectful.
You chose not to hear that. You chose not to hear that.
You're being disrespectful, not me.
You are choosing not to hear what people are telling you.
When you scream at people...
You asked for a reason. You asked a question. You asked for an answer, and then you refused to hear it.
Because the moment you started saying LGBT alphabet soup, you showed that you are disrespectful.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
You created that community.
You need to get help. You're going to have to go. You've been violated. Woo. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. There's over 200 are pro-LGBT. Please be sure to smash that follow button. And if you're not pro-LGBT and you would like to share why you are not, please send a guest request as long as you're over 18. Don't know what that was. Welcome up, guest. How old are you?
Hey, I'm 19.
Perfect. And you think being gay is wrong?
Yeah, I do.
How come?
I just don't think God made us that way.
Okay. Well, he did, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm just fucking with you. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being gay. I don't know.
Did you enjoy the last guest?
Yes, I was really confused, actually. I don't know what that was all about. I actually texted him after that because I was just like, what is that?
I don't know what elder I disrespect.
Me either. That was insane, actually. But
you disrespect the elders.
Yeah, he was, or she was really, yeah, I don't know, but I'll let someone who opposes come up here.
Thank you. Please follow. Make sure you follow me everywhere. Link in the bio.
Hey, sounds good.
Oh my God. Hey, Trace, I didn't want to ignore you, but I am looking for opposition.
I know, honey. I was just trying to figure out why the fuck she was screaming like a
Yeah,
banshee
no,
wench.
I disrespected the elder, she said.
And in what way?
I didn't do anything. I literally came into my life today and said, I'm not raising my voice. I'm not doing it with you fools today. So when I knew this would happen and I was like, I'm going to stay calm. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, because I'm like, and I got your back. If I hear you, if somebody's working your nerves, I'm gonna try and pop up because we're not having this shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Listen, I
I
know that you
mean,
probably don't use all the apps, but please get on our Discord.
I
Just
thought
click the link in my bio, get onto my
okay.
Discord. Okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm on Discord. Okay, I will. I'll do it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
go ahead, honey. Go and if I'll be watching. Okay, and I will
Thank
check you
you.
out on the Discord, baby. All right.
Thank you so much. Mel, thank you
All
for
right.
saying I did well.
All
You
right,
know
love.
that's
Bye
not
bye.
easy for me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. If you think I handled that well, please hit follow and also send me roses at least. Thank you. BL, how old are you? Hello, guest?
35.
Perfect. And you think being gay is wrong?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but you said something that caught my attention. You said the one guy came on here and said God didn't make us that way, and you said, well, yes, he did.
Yeah.
I don't. Being gay to me, I think, is a choice
It's
that you
not.
make. I don't. I
It's
do
not.
not believe at all that you're born gay.
So at what age did you choose
That's
to
just
be
like
gay?
I chose. Well, so when you're growing up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get to that age where you
Mm-hmm.
start taking interest in
Yeah. And you had an
people, and
attraction
then
to a
it
girl,
becomes,
right?
yeah.
But
So
did you choose that?
I chose to go, have to continue
No,
on
no,
the
no, no.
path of
No, no, no. Let's not
with
confuse two
women.
things. You chose to go
Okay.
after a girl that you liked, but you didn't choose liking a girl and not a boy. When you make a choice, right, that means I'm going to get A or B. So you're looking at men and women, and you're like, men, well, I mean, I could, but like, no, I'll go with women. That's what a choice looks like. So did you struggle with being bi and then chose to be straight? Or you just never liked men?
Well, no, no, I never liked men like
Okay, so you
that,
didn't
but
choose. You just always liked women. That was your default, right?
no, you're
What do
you're
you mean
wording
no?
it
You
to
just said
make
you
it
didn't
sound
choose men.
like,
If you didn't make a choice and you never liked men,
but
that means
but
you
I
just liked
did.
women.
But I did make a choice. I had a choice whether I wanted to be with a man or a woman,
So you
and I
chose
and
what made your hormonal physical reaction in your pants. You chose that? So like you see a hot girl and you see a hot guy, you have the same reaction for both?
so no. So that's a good instance right there. So
Right, so you don't choose that, right? It's just what you're attracted to. Why are you so confused? This isn't difficult. If you've never been attracted to men, then you didn't make a choice. It's just that you're wired to like women. Why is that so hard to understand?
I
A choice
because
involves
I just
weighing out
don't.
options. A choice is like vanilla or chocolate, and you're like, that's a choice. If you didn't make a choice, then you were just wired to like women.
Yeah, but I just don't think that
So,
people
so
are
you're
born.
not even gonna agree to the fact that you didn't have to choose women, you just liked women. You can't even acknowledge that.
If you the way you're describing it, yeah, I
That's
can
the way it
agree a little
works. So
bit with you.
that's the way it works. It's not my way of describing it. So the
But I
same
don't
way,
think.
hold on. So the same way that you just realized you like that girl, I also just realized I like that boy. It's that simple. At the same age that you were developing and had an attraction to a girl, I had an attraction to a boy. It's that simple. Why is that so complicated?
Because I just don't think you come out of the womb gay.
Did
I
you come
think
out of
it's
the womb
something.
straight?
No.
So cool. So neither one of us came out of the womb with sexuality. Got it. But at the point where your sexuality
Right.
formed, at whatever age that was, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you decided to express that by being attracted to a girl, right? So I never said at 0, at baby age, you have sexuality.
Yeah.
That's wild. But when your hormones act up, your body has reactions when you see a hot girl. My body has reactions when I see a hot guy. It's that simple. So you don't have to agree with it because you're choosing not to, but this is logic.
Well, I didn't. I've never had anyone explain, like, kind of break it down with me that way.
But does now it makes sense to you though?
Somewhat, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I think you just have to
but-
realize that. Do you think that a living an LGBT lifestyle has difficulties that straight people don't have?
Yeah.
Right. So we have to be in politics and we have to get our rights established and all this stuff, right? Whatever. Our families sometimes disown us, right? Yeah. There are certain states fighting to reverse the right to gay marriage. In certain countries, you're unalived for being LGBT. At what point do you think a smart young person would be like, that sounds difficult, I'm going to do that? Or I could just be straight, marry a woman, have a baby, and my mom and dad will be like, yay, my son's an amazing kid, and I won't have to worry about them kicking me out. That sounds easy. Nah, I'm going to go the hard way. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's just who we are.
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of factors when you're a kid growing up.
Nope, no factors. No, there's no factors there's no factors that will make you turn gay. Could any factor in your life have made you be gay? Could anything in your life have made you turn gay?
I don't know, possibly, yeah.
You believe right now something in your life could turn you to be gay?
No, I'm saying, like, okay, let's say, for instance, like back in my partying days, and you know, I never did this, but let's just say you're having a threesome with your buddy and one girl, two guys and one girl. Well, what if that guy's like, I wonder what it would be like. So he's wondering, so he makes so that guy that's wondering, I wonder what that's like. He's then gonna make a choice.
Right. What you're talking about
to
here,
do that,
but what you're talking about here,
there.
what you're talking about here is sexual exploration. And at that point, if he is able to have the same experience for men and women, that is what is called bisexual. I mean, this isn't complicated. But I never could be with a woman. So no matter what was going on in front of me, she could kiss me, she could try to touch me, and nothing was happening.
Have you ever been with a woman? I'm sure.
Well, I just told you to the degree I was. Nothing sexual ever happened because nothing could. Because there was no reaction. A woman could dance on me, a woman could be around me nude, and I don't care. But I can see a man and just see him clothed, and I can have a reaction like you do to a clothed woman. I'm not trying to be grotesque. I'm trying to make it so simple to you that it's just how we're wired. So
yeah, and you did a good job at doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I've had, when I was younger in high school, I've had kisses with women. I've had women in my bedroom. Nope, nothing was happening. And guess what?
But what
when
if
that was happening?
What if
it was me trying to hide who I was to try to get my parents' approval. Even while that was happening, I knew that wasn't what I wanted.
What if you did have sexual intercourse and you were like,
you can't have intercourse if
10 times.
You can't have intercourse if you can't get hard, friend.
Oh, there's things that'll make you hard no matter what.
That's ridiculous. If I have to take a pill to do it, then that's absurd.
Yeah,
the only way for me to do this is to take a pill. That means it's not my attraction. That's a chemical response. So if you have to drug yourself to sleep with women, clearly you're not attracted to women.
Yeah.
We're not talking about an
I've never
person that needs help.
Yeah. I've never actually discussed this with somebody that's gay or trans.
Yeah.
But and the only reason I came on is because of you said God made us that way.
Yeah.
I don't like your thing here. Why is being gay wrong? I don't think it is. I don't think it's wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think God wired you that way. But
Yeah, but he did, and so I encourage you to have more conversations like this with people that are open minded to having the conversation and have the patience to go through it with you. Just understand, trust me, it's not a choice. Trust me, nobody would choose a harder road which is filled with discrimination, hatred, bigotry, all of these things. We just are who we are, and so people need to just relax and understand that we've been here since the beginning of time, and that's not going to change.
Oh, yeah.
And people need to stop creating restrictions and laws that allow people to discriminate against people. That's what we need to really focus on.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think I've ever thought it was wrong, and I never had this discussion because I had a lot of gay friends, and
maybe it was a different time where you couldn't have these conversations so openly. But I encourage you, if you still have friends that are gay, talk to them, ask them these questions.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't talk to them about that, but they're still my friends. And
Yeah, but you should. You should be like, hey, I just wanted to pick your brain on something. Do you think you were wired this way from a young age? How old were you when you knew you liked boys? Did you ever like girls? Ask them these questions.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, talk to your friends. Get to know them deeper than just, oh, they're my friends and we don't talk about it. No, talk about it. It's important to them.
Yeah.
And I appreciate your ability to have a conversation and be respectful. I really do. Thank you so much for coming up tonight.
Oh yeah. What about trans? Do you think does the same apply there? Do you think people are?
So we're not going to go into that conversation tonight. We do have that conversation many nights. So if you're interested, please follow and come back. We do talk about trans people all the time, but tonight we're not doing that. Okay.
Alrighty.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one.
Absolutely. You too. Oh, there was somebody in the guest queue I was going to bring up, but it looks like they dropped now. Oh, I was excited to bring this way. Bummer. If you guys are liking this conversation, if you are pro LGBT and you would like to support this page, please hit the follow button. And obviously you can also